Hi everyone, Larry here with Southern Exposure. Information and inspiration for the amateur photographer. Let's talk about AI. Is artificial intelligence going to kill photography as we know it? Has it already? Will there be any need for actual photographers taking real photos of real things 10 years from now? These are the questions everyone is asking lately, and while they may be important questions, I think from the perspective of the amateur or hobbyist, they miss the mark. They are the wrong questions. You see, as a hobbyist, it doesn't really matter that a computer can generate a photorealistic image of a bird, even if it is objectively better than one you took yourself, because for us, photography isn't just about the photos, it's about the process. It's about choosing the right lens and settings for the image you want to capture, planning, timing, waiting for the light to be just right, or if you're in a studio, adjusting the light to make it so. It's about experimenting, trying different things and observing the results. It's about interacting with your subject, be it a person, an animal, or even a landscape or product. It's about processing the image to get the most out of your camera's dynamic range and color reproduction, making adjustments to make the image match what the scene looked like to your eye, or even manipulating the image to make it appear the way you wished it had actually looked. Hopefully, you take the process a step further and print some of your images. If you don't already, I highly recommend it. There's great personal satisfaction in hanging a framed print on the wall and admiring it in the knowledge that I did that. I created that. Maybe you're an amateur for now, but aspire to make a living with a camera. I would argue that there's still a future in that. People will always want photos of their wedding, their children, their pets. There will always be a need for photos of live events like concerts, sports, breaking news, etc. And I think we will always want real images of wildlife, landscapes, and life on the street as well. Because when done well, that is art, and I still believe that art is a uniquely human endeavor that transcends anything a machine will ever be capable of. Art is not just pretty or interesting or funny. Art is a story. And the best art expresses something incredibly complex that we all intrinsically know in our heart is capital T true, but most of us don't have the ability to articulate it, even to ourselves, let alone to anyone else. But when presented with a great work of art, we can appreciate it together because somewhere in the prehistoric part of our brains, we recognize a pattern, a story, a truth that has been repeating itself throughout human history. Love, beauty, anger, betrayal, the struggle to survive. And the only way we're able to create and also to comprehend the messages in that art is because of our collective consciousness over 200 millennia of the human condition. Our sense of this is so keen that we can already discern the true from the false among human-created works of art. I would suggest that's much of the criteria for separating good art from bad art. Admittedly, that's often very subjective. Something that speaks to me may not speak to you and vice versa, but when taken collectively, patterns emerge. We have a sense for when someone is phoning it in, mimicking someone else's style, or maybe just in it for the money. If we can be discriminating with that level of resolution among human creations, I very seriously doubt we could be collectively fooled by AI at the larger scale. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe at some point in the future, the AI models will become so sophisticated that they can successfully create representations of ancient human experiences that resonate with us. So what? I take photos of wildlife because I love being outdoors and taking photos of wildlife. I don't sell all my gear and give up just because someone like Steve Perry or Mark Smith create much better photos of wildlife than I can. I use that for inspiration. So why would it be any different with AI? Now go take pictures and have fun doing it. Thanks.